The 2026 Toyota RAV4 carries more pressure than almost any new car this year because it is the best-selling vehicle on the planet starting over, with nothing carried forward. For the first time, every single version is electrified. There is no plain gas RAV4 to fall back on anymore, and that is a remarkable amount of confidence from a company that usually moves carefully. It tells you Toyota now believes the hybrid era is not the safe choice, but the only choice. What hits you first in person is how different it looks. The old RAV4 was rounded and anonymous. This one is upright, blocky, and far more deliberate, with a squared-off front, a wide lower grille, and hard-body creases that catch the light instead of hiding from it. In this gray, it reads less like an appliance and more like something that was actually designed. That alone tells you Toyota knew the previous car had become invisible in a parking lot. Inside is where the bigger surprise sits. The dashboard is built around a freestanding central touchscreen that runs up to 12.9 inches on higher trims, paired with a separate digital driver display. Below it, Toyota kept real physical controls for the climate and the volume, which is becoming rare and which you appreciate the moment you reach for them without looking. The whole layout feels logical rather than showy. The materials are where you have to be honest. On the trims most people will actually buy, the upper doors and parts of the cabin use harder plastics, and the seating position sits a little lower than you expect for an SUV. It is the one area that does not quite match the price on the window. What softens it is everything around it. The build feels solid, nothing rattles, the switches move with proper weight, and the two-tone seats with their gray inserts lift the whole space. If breakdowns like this help you decide what is worth your money, subscribe so you catch the next one before you buy. The backseat is the part families will care about most, and it delivers. Legroom is genuinely generous. The bench sits at a natural height so adults are not folded into their knees, and the door openings are wide and square, which matters more than any number when you are fitting a child seat. There are vents and a charging port back there, and the flat floor means the middle passenger is not punished. The boot continues that theme. Open the tailgate and you get a wide, deep, square load area with a low lip, the kind of shape that swallows a weekly shop, a stroller, or a pair of large suitcases without negotiation. The floor is flat, and the rear seats drop to open a long load bay when you need it. For the buyer who measures an SUV by what it carries on an ordinary Saturday, this is exactly right. The powertrain is the quiet heart of the whole thing. There is a smoothness to how it pulls away that no rival hybrid quite matches. The electric motor is filling in the moment before the engine joins so cleanly that you stop noticing the handover. The all-wheel drive version makes 236 horsepower from the new 5th-generation hybrid system, with front drive at 226, and Toyota quotes around 43 miles per gallon combined on all-wheel drive. The torque figures, 163 pound-feet from the engine and another 153 from the main electric motor, are not the headline. The headline is that it feels effortless in a way that suits this car perfectly, and it never needs to be plugged in. The bigger story is what the RAV4 represents now. Toyota did not chase the biggest screen or the boldest gimmick. It rebuilt the most important car at Fangs around the idea that a hybrid family SUV should be efficient, easy, and built to last 200,000 miles without drama. The materials will not win every comparison, but the ownership case almost certainly will. And for most buyers, that is the argument that decides everything. For watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.